And with that, welcome everyone. Mike Elliott back here, High Button Sports. On this windy and cool day outside for the first day of November. Last day of savings time as well, as the clocks will roll back tonight. We'll get an extra hour of sleep, but we'll lose to daylight Halloween last night as well. And of course, more importantly tonight, Game 7, Blue Jays. So make sure you keep it on the High Button channel all day, because we have games from already starting and going for U15, U16, U18, senior hockey, junior B, you name it, it's there. You can stream it as well, and we all will tune in for the big game at 9 o'clock. Starting goaltenders for this afternoon's affair here in Sackville to bring the Kingston Valley. You got number 30, Whittier, between the pipes for the Wildcats, and 200 feet across from him, number 72, Minhinnick, for the Kings. And with a drop of the puck, we are on their way. Here at center, the Kings looking to chip one forward with some speed. Now there's Lemoyne looking to bring it inside the lone. He's collapsed on quickly with the white jerseys the Valley are sporting this afternoon. Kings in the black with the burgundy. As now the Valley will try to chip one out. Bouncing puck. They're never going to get a race for it. Back the other way. We get back there in time. It's going to be Jaden Weston. Weston tries to clear it out. Bouncing puck now at the blue line. Valley keep it in again. Opposite side. Satteruk going to put his brakes on behind the goal. He looks up ice. He's looking up through the middle, trying to get behind the goal. What a pass! But Frazier just can't quite catch up with it as it goes off his stick. And then Frazier with a little touch. And then the referee's not taking no heat there this afternoon, as Frazier gave Whittier a little extra touch, looking for a puck. And now Frazier going to be heading to the box. We're going to get a power play early in this one. Not even 40 seconds in, and number 12, Ben Frazier, heads to the box. I didn't see the signal from the referee either way. Valley with an early power play, trying to strike first. These two teams played a few weeks ago. Also, these two teams sitting pretty low in the standings right now, but Valley's only played 6 games, Kings 7 games, so they have lots of games to catch up. And on that faceoff, Kings control. They're going to send it all the way down the length of the ice. Both teams with 3 wins coming into this one, but the last one up in the old Apple Dome, Valley took. So we'll see here now if the Kings can respond. But right now it's the Valley on the power play. Here's Terrace. He's inside the line. He tries to make his way through. He gets forced back to the wall. Now in deep and behind the goal. Here's the penalty call. So it's unsportsmanlike. I didn't think he gave whacked him, but unsportsmanlike. Might have snowed the goalie a little bit too as well. Either way, we got 40 seconds gone in the power play. Now down on the far side. Kings would have been offside. They look for a change. Maybe a chance here for the Wildcats to look to move the puck up ice. Little chip up along the boards now. Chipped inside the line. Romaine trying to get back there first. Watch out in the far side, but it goes off the glass and all the way down the length of the ice again. A minute to go now here on the power play. Valley behind their own goal. Looking to start to break it out. Going to bring it up ice. Now they'll move there. Almost lost it as Neufeld was up there on the forecheck. Now they'll try again. Sanford, quick pass far side. Looking for some room as he brings it just inside the line. And Amiro had lost a wheel there as he went down, but then the cross-ice pass goes off a leg. Going to come all the way back out. Now a quick up. Nickerson couldn't quite pick that pass. That's going to kind of come right in on top and Mininick, and he's going to take no chances. 29 seconds to go here on the power play. And we'll hold on to that right at the top of his crease. Get a face-off inside the zone. This face-off to the right of the Kings goaltender. The officials try to get them all lined up. Now they drop the puck. Loose puck. Going to come to the blue line, and kept in a good job there to pick the pocket from in behind. There's a shot. Mininick getting his first real save of this hockey game as it goes off the big pillows. There's another one they had to kick the right toe out to get a piece of that. It comes to the corner. Wildcats get them shots on goal now in the later stages of this power play. Walking in, Gambin. He goes back up top and looking to pull the trigger. Couldn't quite pull it back far enough. But steps into it again. Getting work to the corner as the penalized player steps back on the ice. Looking up ice, in behind, trying to catch up to it. Unable. They're going to get down there. Then the referee forgot what level hockey this is with the no-touch icing. They're going to bring that to center. Oh, no, it looks like the Kings player got there first, but again, what do I know? Up in the booth, the officials are down there. It was a race right to the end. Valley win that race, so Kings can't change. Valley get a fresh line out here on that icing call. Kings get it as far as the line, dumped right back in by Goslin. Now from the far side. Looking to make something happen, goes back up top with it. There's a shot towards again. That one was redirected. A minute, they got to be careful with that one in tight. With another rebound, there's a shot that hits a few legs in front, goes wide. Kings will look to clear. Flick a high one up. Goslin grabs that just outside the line. Got to wait for teammates to get back on side. He dumps it back in. That goes off another glove. Sideruk is going to chip it up through center. Little move now. Going to be dumped in. Minute goes to play. He's going to rim that around. He makes a pass right to the winger along the boards. Now they come up through the middle. Branchelli's going to look up to the far side right by his own bench and trying to dump that in was Chisholm. He has to reach back to pick it up. Now he has to go as a looking to lower the boom as he comes inside the line. Now a quick pass up to Terrace. Terrace, he's quickly inside the Kings zone. He makes one little move. Moves the puck a little bit too forward as Romaine's going to get there first. Clear it all the way out. Back at his own line now. Move it up. Kind of becoming a neutral zone battle. These play two teams just going back and forth through the middle. Bouncing puck, push back again. Valley over the line. Trying to find it in his feet. Kings pick it up. This time icing's going to be waved off. His Stoddard's going to try to hustle his way black as he has LeBlanc on him on the forecheck. Stoddard goes far, but loses the handle of the puck. Pushes it back in deep. Valley will try again. Up at the blue line. Romaine looking for a lane to focus shot. Does get one and heads up there. As Whittier had to be careful. That was redirected right in front of him. And he jumped up with the blocker and was able to poke that up into the netting out of play. 4:20 gone here now. First period, no score. Shots 3-1 in favor of the Wildcats. The officials line him up in the draw. The Valley control to the corner. Going to rim it around. Try to clear the line. Glover's there to hold it, but Valley on the second attempt do get it out. Romaine for the Kings put it right back in deep. Kings got a tag up on the offside. Valley will look to clear along the boards. Chips one up ahead, just down below us now. As Pearl puts it in deep. Takes a bump as well as throwing the body around. If I know the Pearl family for many years, and it was fun to watch him playing like his father and his older brother. They always like to throw the bodies around as the Kings take a shot inside the line. There's one for the fans who tosses it back over as it was deflected up into the netting and went over top. And out of play, face-off will stay inside the zone now as we approach 5 minutes gone first period. Kings having a chat as Cope trying to set something up on the draw. And gets it back. Now Corkum leaves it for Savuta. Savuta throws one. He's looking for some traffic in front. He just misses wide. The old tip screen rebound. Now from behind the goal line. Trying to dig one out. Gets forced to the far wall. Put back in deep. Valley will try again. They push it up through. Everybody trying to whack away. It comes back to the blue line. Held in by Amiro. Amiro puts it back in deep. There's a good old reverse hit there as the Kings got the better of that. Now walking out in front and down, and Whitaker with his first real test of this hockey game makes a nice save in tight, and then the Valley will look to break out. And watch out as Amiro was had McRae all lined up as McRae puts it up in deep. Savuta puts it behind his own goal. Corkum gives it back. Now they look up ice. Push up forward, trying to catch up to it now. Race for it. Lively trying to get there, but the Valley gets there first, and they move it ahead. Now Amiro, last player back. He tries to move it up. You got two Valley players closing in on him quickly, and they're going to come up with the puck now. They force it right back in that corner, right by those Zamboni doors. Back at the blue line, trying to get back here to Gamden. Gamden going to chip in. Gets it to Amiro, though, and Amiro finds the open boards. Looking for a change, puts in deep, not going to make it far enough for icing. And then winning the battle there, and then firing a shot from a sharp angle. Well, Savuta, but Whittaker there to make the save, cover up, make sure there's no rebound. And we'll get another face-off here in the Valley zone. This face-off coming to the right of the Wildcats goaltender. Kings control up top. Put it towards the middle. Pass picked off. Valley quickly back the other way. Down below us now. Ithrich dumps it in. That goes right beside the goal. Kings try to pick it up again. Looking up ice with it. Along the boards. Valley collapsing quickly. Now Jackman. Sorry, that's Thompson on the far side. That pass a little bit behind Sideruk. We've got to regroup. Gets it back to Weston. Weston off the boards. That took a bounce there as the Valley player didn't quite read that angle. He almost could have picked it off. Now they'll battle along the boards. Jackman moves it over. Quick pass up here, Grancelli. He's up to the neutral zone. He hits the red line, dumps it in deep, rims it around the old horn to the far side now. Both teams looking for it. Puck's loose. Valley find it. Off the top of the boards and out. Weston back in his own zone. He goes behind the net. He might go for a little skate now. Now he's looking all the way up ice. Pass is deflected. He's trying to connect with Chisholm at the far blue line. Valley looking to clear out. They lose the puck as Romaine, fresh off the bench, finds it, puts it in deep. Valley will try the opposite side now. Along the boards. Takes a bump, but gets it out. Glover there to put it right back in. Looking to pick it up from the corner. That pass gets picked off. Neufeld with a chance, but a swing and a miss. And heads up, there's Romaine, as he likes to do. Now the referee's arms up. And we'll see what the call is going to be as Romaine lowering the boom hard just inside the line. The officials are going to come have a conversation. The puck was kind of in the area. See if it's head contact. And I believe it's going to be 4 for the headshot. So another power play for the Wildcats, unable to score in the first one, but it was quite early, just in the first minute of this opening period. See what they can do now. Wait for them to put it up on the screen. There it is. So Cade Romaine, 4 minutes up on the board for a head contact. But winning the draw over the Kings, they're going to make the Wildcats start back in their own zone. Then they pick it up in behind, but losing the handles. He tried to skate with that, but now he get it back up with some speed there as Camo was flying up. Puck does come outside. Wildcats to get back onside, though. Chance here for the Kings. They look up ice, and Neufeld going to touch it just here at center, not like it mattered, as the Kings send it all the way down. Now behind the net. Wildcats looking to set up. Gosselin moves it over to the far side. Wildcats stay on side as they put it in deep. Battle there in the corner now. Both teams trying to dig it out. Kings trying to clear. Second attempt, they do. You have a quick look here. A minute gone in the power play. Trying to bring the puck all the way up ice there. Just poked it a little bit too far. And then getting knocked down. And Minnick have a little conversation, I'm sure, about the Jays game tonight in the blue paint. As the Valley player on that rush gets taken to the net and knocks the net in the jar. So I'll bring that face off. Will stay inside. Nope, they're having a conversation. He's got to bring it outside. I thought where he was helped into the net and might have stayed inside, but again, that's why we're in the booth and the officials are down there. 2:45 to go here in the power play. Kings send it right back down. And Whittaker had to be careful. Not on Whittaker, sorry. As he went to play that, but on the side of his goal, he missed the puck and went right by him, but luckily he wasn't in his net, or that could have been a messy one. Valley again from the corner. Frazier up there on the forecheck, though, trying to use that long reach. Now the Wildcats will skate it out. Camo up through the middle. Moves up inside, but Sanford loses the handle. The Kings knock it out. Trying to knock it free just from the bench, but now it's picked up by Stoddard. Stoddard, he has a reverse hit on Amiro as Amiro tried to step up on Stoddard, and Stoddard sent him back the other way. And never going to get an offside call. Oh, a couple big hits here in the first period. Romaine's hit resulted in a penalty, and that one there, the King went for the big hit, but Stoddard stood up to that one and sent Amiro flying. 2:11 remaining now here in the power play. Faceoff going to come to the far side. Right by the Kings hockey logo on the boards. And, of course, You see the Kings always play in the visitors' bench, even though this is their home rink, as they have their own dressing room deep over there in the far corner. Always messes fans up when they come in for the first time at this level. Always used to be in the away team, but you're sitting on the home side. And a great crowd here as well, as a lot of the Valley supporters came down the old 101 to support the team. Looking for a W this afternoon. And there's a first real shot here on the power play. They're going to miss wide, but he's going to be kept in. Troop, he picks it up. So it's out front and in a little pass back door, but nobody home. It would have been a tap in. Kings try to clear far side as Cole can't get the puck out, but then takes his player down, and they move it up and then dump it all the way down the ice. Witter out to play it. A minute 25 remaining now here in the power play. As they look up ice again. Quick little pass here, McCray. McCray breaks wide to the corner. In behind, Weston trying to push him off the puck. McCray still with it. He goes cross ice up top. Looking for some room now. Back to Troop. Troop quickly over. Fakes the shot and then almost hands off as he fanned to the pass. They keep it. Now Cameron, he looks for a shot. He fires one but gets nothing but glass and boards. And that's going to go right outside. 55 seconds to go in the power play. Valley firing everything they can towards the goal. Not getting too much on target as of yet, but having some good offensive time. .906 to go here in the first. Still no score. And another one for the fans as the Kings puck budget will be increased after this one. A lot of pucks going out already in this one. Lots of hockey obviously to be played here this afternoon. Valley get the draw. Along the boards now. Can't quite pick out the pass. Kings, Siderook goes in behind. That almost bounced right out front. You got to watch these boards here, especially behind both nets. They do some funny things. They've been in this rink a long time, and they take some bounces. There's one out there. Somehow that didn't hit the ceiling. As a long, high backhand going to go all the way down the length of the ice. Like that came so close at the ceiling and the speakers. And on the forecheck, the Kings look for out front with Savuta, but Sanford quickly back here trying to get a step on the inside. Sanford, he fires one again, another one. And there's another one on that far side. You get the kind of see right in that corner before the beautiful orange seats start. It goes down to the shorter glass, so it goes around high. And then there's a hole there. It used to be a door years and years ago. So they had that short glass. Maybe when they actually fix the seating here, they'll maybe get us some taller glass as well. All these beautiful new facilities have the tall glass all the way up through. But now trying to get through Jackman. Jackman trying to get free. He's trying to get a step as he's in through. He gets forced to the corner. Jordan Jackman now trying to come up with it. Two white jerseys quickly on him as they try to fish the puck out. And Thompson as well. He gets his pocket picked. Here comes the Valley quickly the other way. As the penalized players are under the ice, we're back to even strength 5-on-5. Pass towards the goal. Minihinick plays that. Another one. And it looked like it went out and it did. A little bit of a late whistle, but that kind of pass shot towards the front of the net was deflected up into the netting. Another one out of play. Another face-off inside the zone. Pretty well 8 minutes to go here in the first period. No score. Two power plays for the Wildcats. First one 2 minutes, second one just here for 4 minutes, but unable to capitalize so far as Gosselin tries to get a shot from the blue line. That's blocked in front. Puck comes to the boards from the corner now. Valley looking out front again. Can't connect on the pass. Kings pick it off, and here comes Grancelli. Grancelli trying to put a pass up through. He takes a bump as he gets it inside the line. Gosselin trying to fish it loose. Thompson gives chase to the far side. Gives it back to Glover at the blue line. Keeps it in. Valley pick it off. Now backhand went off there, but a little bit too much curve on that backhand pass, and that's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. And icing will be the call. Shots 5-3 in favor of the Wildcats. No score. Icing faceoff will come back to the Valley zone. Of course, this being the first day of November, hockey season's been for these guys in full effect. Well, it's almost year-round now at this level. Of course, the big Monktonian tournament coming up in a few weeks. Everybody will be up there, and lots of hockey as we're early into the season for all levels. And a big battle from the corner. LeBlanc trying to cycle it back, looking for Chisholm. They'll do it again. This time the Valley look to pick it up. Gosling goes to go along the board. It's going to be chipped up and outside the line. Romaine, fresh from the penalty box. He's going to be well rested. Almost loses the handle at center, though. Now back the other way. Looking for some room to get through is Breen. He couldn't quite bring the puck with him. Still battles in the corner as the player gets taken down and the referee's arms up. And I think we're going to see a Kings power play for the first time this afternoon. So just under 7 to go. Kings will get their first opportunity on the power play as number 8. Nolan Breen, heading to the box for 2 for the tripping call. We'll bring that face off inside. We'll see now with the Kings on the power play if they can strike first this afternoon. They get the draw. Here's Lemoyne. Lemoyne walks in with some traffic in front, gets it through, but a good job by the Valley Wildcats goaltender. Sorry to be able to see that. Lots of traffic in front of him, but he's able to find it, make the save, make sure there's no rebound, and we'll redrew that draw. A few seconds tick off the penalty. Back up top again, Lemoyne. This time going cross ice. Frazier, top of the circle, walks in. He fires one. That's blocked in front. Now the Valley look to click it out. Valley maybe with a chance here. The short-handed trying to get through. Sanford trying to get low, but they're coming back on the back check. Ben Frazier lifting the stick just as Sanford was going to pull the trigger. Now quickly, here comes the Kings the other way is Weston. Weston back to Cole, who fires one. And that misses everything. And Lemoyne unable to hold the line. And that's going to come all the way back as we hear the penalty call. As we listen to Wade Wild, of course, sporting his Blue Jays jersey this afternoon. As, of course, we're all going to be watching the game tonight as the Kings, Lemoyne brings it over the blue line. Lemoyne gets taken to the corner. Loses the handle. Valley gets as far as the blue line, but not out as Weston. Going to go cross ice. Walking down. Frazier winding one up against nothing but glass. It's a little high and wide, but stays in. Lemoyne going to give it to Frazier again, that far side. Looking back through the middle. That pass is going to be deflected, and the Valley going to take advantage and send it all the way down. Minnick might have to come out to play this. He's getting down there first for the Valley. And you're looking to kill some valuable time off on the clock. 1-on-3 now with 33 seconds to go. Now they're going to knock it loose. Cork him. Hands up to Culp. Culp now over the blue line. Puts the brakes on. Looks for some help as he walks back in the line. Now he likes to shoot. And this one's deflected. And somehow again, as Whittier went down, the glove had to come up. And made a big save. But Amiro holds the line as Valley unable to clear. 10 seconds on the power play. Back here to Culp again. Moves it over. Amiro. He's going to walk the line. He's going to shoot. He hits some traffic in front. As Lively trying to look for a loose puck. Penalized player back on the ice. We're back to 5-on-5. Kings within the corner. Lively from the wall now, trying to step off the half wall. A backhand pass. They're going to have to hustle quick. And Amiro crosses over. They passed it back to nobody. Valley again. Culp keeps it in. This time the Valley with an opportunity maybe to move the puck out. Going to go for a little bit of skate as Troop hits center. Teammates are making a change as he lost the handle. Now the Kings inside the line. Here's Lively. Lively trying to pass up. Culp looking for it. Down below is Nickerson. He takes a bump as he chips it in deep. Valley looking for a loose puck now from the corner. Back to the blue line. Troop try to go cross ice. That goes off a skate. Going to come outside the line. He's going to hammer that right back in, but he's going to hit his teammate, and he's going to be caught on the wrong side of the blue line. So offside will be the call. Just over 4 minutes remaining here, first period. No score. Kings unable to capitalize on the power play. We'll bring that face-off just below us. Kings looking to set up inside their own zone now. Romaine. He forces it up. Bounce around for a minute, but now Jackman has it. Jackman looking for some room. Jackman over to Grancelli. Grancelli trying to give it back to him, but can't get by the Valley defenders. Now on the wall. Kings again. Walking to Grancelli with a chance here. Trying to go short side, but can't beat the glove. And making it look easy, of course, is the Wildcats goaltender. As Whittier makes another big save in tight. And covers up to make sure there's no rebound. We'll get another face-off inside the Wildcat zone. On the drop, at the blue line, put back in the corner. Valley get a piece of that. They look to bring it right back out. Now on that far side, a little bit of a race for it. Trying a little toe drag at the blue line. Doesn't work, but the Valley do put it in deeper. Behind the net, Kings can't pick up the pass on the boards. Pass up from here by the Wildcats. They can't capitalize on that attempt. Clever trying to step away from a check. Gets forced back in deep. Wildcats doing a good job here on the forecheck. Now loose puck, and Jackman, you got the Jets. Moves it over. Thompson, no slide himself. Thompson walks in. He's going to make no mistake. He gets the Kings on the board first. It's 1-0. Jackman with a little pass, and Thompson says, thank you, let me do the rest as he breaks wide. Pulls the goalie with him and goes back the other way. Just over 3 minutes here left in the first. Kings strike first. It's 1-0. Now the Kings again, fresh off a goal. Looking for more as they put it back inside the line. Valley will look to move it out. On the boards now. They almost lose the handle. They got to be careful in front of their own net. Now they got to skate out of it. Looking for some room. Up to Camo. Camo brings it inside the line. He's looking to break here wide on the short side. Kings pick that off. They start to move it up quickly. Neufeld loses the handle. We'll listen for the goal announcement. So it was Matthew Thompson, assisted by Jackman. I believe he said it's Thompson's 4th of the season here, of course, early in the season, being the Kings' 8th game. You'll notice every time you hear the announcer talk, I try not to. He does such a great job here as the Valley bring it inside, try to move one over. Then you didn't know where it was for a second. I was in behind. Now trying to walk over it again, still with it. There's a chance here. That's going to be deflected. Another one is going to go up high and out of play. A lot of pucks leaving the ice surface here this afternoon, going out of play. As there's just over 2 minutes remaining now here. First period, Kings scoring moments ago. Goal by Matthew Thompson. The officials on the outside trying to push the wingers back. Try to get them set up again. Now they drop the puck and it comes to the wall. Coming picked up by Lemoyne. Lemoyne trying to send one up quickly as he had Cole out here at center looking for it. Now he chips one up ahead looking for Frazier. Frazier inside the zone. Frazier trying to find a shooting lane. He sprints and turns. Fans on that shot as he puts it into the corner. Now a bouncing puck at the blue line. Kings again put it right back deep. Valley will try the other side. Corkum trying to keep that in. There's a backhand pass out front. Nobody home as the Valley pick that one off. And they start to break out far side. Quick little puck movement. Does come out. Kings will have to tag back up. Valley elect just to dump it down, but they're going to dump that right into their own bench. So that should keep that face-off inside, I believe. This time get the call correct. 1:28 remaining here, first period. On the draw at the blue line, Glover unable to corral a kind of a rolling puck on him, so they'll bring it all the way back in their own zone. It's Romaine. Romaine spinning, throws one up to the neutral zone. That's going to be picked off. They got to wait for everybody to get back on side, though, so the Valley will just dump it in. Now Glover again, cross ice. Romaine trying to chip it up quickly as Savuta was kind of hanging him behind the D. Now a couple players get knocked down, and they get up, give a couple of extra love taps to each other. Glover going to take a hit. His teammate picks up the puck. As Cope dangling here right in front of his own goal. Got to be careful as he loses the puck in his feet. Valley looking to take advantage of it, throw one towards the goal. No, it's almost off his skate. As we're under a minute to go now here in the first. Now Romaine Chips up ahead. Romain tried to go for a little skate there. He makes a move inside the line. Now he's looking for some help. But the official almost got caught up there. Valley able to clear. Weston back at his own line. Weston, quick. Chipped in as Romain dumped it in. There's a pass out front, but good job by Witter to get his paddle down to block that passing attempt. Now here comes the Wildcat, 20 seconds to go. Pass cross ice a little bit too far. Sidoruk back in his own zone. He's going to leave that one right there. Almost a gift for the Wildcat. It was just sitting there. Couldn't quite catch up with it. 10 seconds to go now. Kings again spin out. Maybe a chance here. Moves it over. There's a quick shot from Keddy. Didn't get much on it. Maybe look for a deflection. And as the clock ticks down, the horn's going to go. Well, that's going to do it for us here after one. A couple little extra pushes after the whistle. Nothing going to come from that. So Kings lead 1-0 after 20 minutes. Shots on goal, 7 apiece. We'll take a short break here. Going to watch Dave go around in circles. See if he can keep that Zamboni in a straight line. We'll be back in about 12 minutes for what should be an exciting second period. See you in a few. And the sound of the music, players back on the ice, the officials here at center. It's the time for the second period to get started. 1-0 after one, as the Kings scored one towards the later stages of that first period. Goal from Thompson. We'll see here now the teams will switch ends, have a conversation in the respective dressing rooms, and see what we're going to have in store here for the second period. Fresh sheet ice, 20 minutes up on the clock. Pretty clean affair, a couple penalties on either side. No power play markers, but as these two teams, as they're quite familiar with each other, as this game gets going, maybe they're still hopped up on the chocolate from last night, but let's see here as the second period gets on their way. And the puck inside the Kings zone. Both teams look for it as it pops up. Now the Kings will pop it out. Looking at center, there's the Valley, knock it right back in on the right side of the red line, so no icing. Kings start to move around the far side, trying to move it up. Now a little touch pass through the middle. Jackman trying to come through. Jackman trying to dance his way. He can't get by the Valley defender. And then just that quick, here comes the Wildcats the other way. Nice little backhand pass far side, trying to pick one up. Just goes off his stick as he gets forced to the boards. And the battle ensues in behind the goal. Both teams looking for it. They try to flick one out. Bounce around. It's going to come right on top of Mininik, and he's going to take no chances. As a rolling puck right at the top of the blue paint. He's going to jump on that, hold on, and we'll get a face-off here early in the second period, deep in the Kings zone. They line up on the draw. Back to the point for the Valley. Kind of chipping in deep. Now they're still with it. Back up top again. Trying to find some room on the backhand now. Spins his troop as he goes to the far side. That doesn't get through. Now puck up through the middle. Trying to get a race for it. Not going to make it far enough for icing. Witter out to play it. Makes a nice little pass there, but the Valley can't make anything happen, so they get turned back again. And we'll try it again to leave their zone. Losing the puck in behind. And almost a giveaway there to the Kings. So he gets right back up and then throws around the board, and they just kind of chip one out. As McRae chips one down. And as the Kings are racing back, we're going to get another whistle. This time icing, and they'll be charged against the Wildcats. So we'll bring that back into their zone. Pretty well a minute and a half gone now, second period. Of course, games on the schedule today already in progress is the Dartmouth versus Moncton up in Windsor. This game, then later on this evening, you got St. John in Cape Breton taking on the Jets. The Buccaneers over on the island taking on the Rebels, and the Dukes over here up in Truro taking on the Thunder. So lots of great games here taking place, and of course all on the High Button channel as the Valley maybe here a chance with a partial 2-on-1 as they're back the other way. They're going to chip one up ahead. Now from the corner. Lively takes a bump trying to make that play. Puck forced to the opposite corner now. Savuta going to take it back behind his own net. He looks up ice. He goes hard off the boards. That's going to take a bounce. Icing's waved off as it comes down the zone. And Witter's going to come and play. Thought about playing it for a sec. As he looked up and saw a black jersey. Likes to do the smarter thing. Cover up. Another face-off inside the zone. This is the only game for both of these teams. Kings will be back in action here again next Saturday as they welcome the Buccaneers in town. Trying to look, there's Amiro at center trying to catch up with the puck. They put one down deep. Back the other way now. Valley can't clear at the blue line. Kings down deep. Savuta behind the net. His teammates are making a change as he's trying to come out of the puck with it. He gets forced to the corner, takes a bump. Valley's going to take the puck. Looks up like he's off the boards. That takes a funny bounce right now. Cole fires one, and he's got a good one. They're going to catch a piece of the iron and go up into the net. He got to play with Mason Cole's hard shot. Almost had a gift as it landed right on his stick there in the high slot. And he ripped a wrister that beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the iron. And went up into the netting and out of play. Another face-off, Valley control. They go to the other side, but chipping in from the blue line is Weston. Weston down deep. Cole, little backhand tweener out front. That's picked off by the Wildcats, and they're up the other way. They can't connect with a pass at center. Frazier, first player back in his own zone. He throws it around to the other side. Valley get there first when they walk in, makes two moves, and gets a shot, but it's deflected. Would have been a beauty, couple dangles right in tight. Kings can't clear. Valley will try again. He's trying to pull that out front as Terrace. Can't make anything happen. Kings pick it off, and they got to flick a high one up through the middle. A little bouncy puck looking for Lemoyne. Lemoyne trying to do anything he can to get a hold of that one. Now Frazier stepping up. He can't catch up. Now Valley losing an edge. We're trying to make the play as he's going down with one hand on his stick. But as he gets up, Breen has it back. Now he hands it off for Camo, who finishes looking for a change. He's going to dump it in. Weston gets to the puck first. He's got two white jerseys to defend with. Puck gets forced back deep. Lemoyne trying to bring it out. He loses the handle on the boards. Valley have it on the backhand. Lemoyne stays on him. Now takes his player for a bump. And he moved out. Frazier trying to get behind the play. Frazier trying to drag the puck with him. Frazier pulls it back and fires one. It didn't miss by much, but did miss on the far side. He's going to come all the way out, and Glover had to be careful there as they were making a change at the bench. But it took a bounce before he played it. Kings can't clear. Valley's keeping in. Gosling puts it down deep to the far side. Grancelli trying to get there first. That takes the bounce, sorry. There's a shot. Minnick able to see that shot is chipping in from the blue line and fire one on goal. Shots now 9-7 in favor of the Wildcats. They're still down 1-0. On the draw, Kings win it to the corner. Romaine going to rim one around as Thompson was flying around just outside the neutral zone. Now Grancelli trying to reach up for one. Romaine going to help him out. Now it's chipped up. Thompson closes quick. Jackman trying to pick it up. And then heads up on the far side as Krista Hiscott, the manager of the Kings, almost had a puck hand delivered to her on that far side. And that'll keep that face-off in deep. 4.5 gone here now in the second period. Still 1-0 Kings. Goal coming from Matthew Thompson back in the first. On the draw, Valley gets this one. Going on the boards, fires the blue line, not out. Kept in along the wall. Trying for a pass up from Thompson. Trying to get it back to his forehand. He gets contested along the wall. Look for some help from Grancelli now. They do force it deep. Jackman trying to get on the puck first. He gets forced to the corner. Still with it, him and Thompson. Thompson trying to come up with it. Thompson's still with it. Look for Jackman. Jackman with a quick shot. That hits the body in front. And the Wildcats find a loose puck, and they're off to the races the other way. Banks find a long shot. That goes off Romaine's leg. Both teams give chase. Now Jackman has it. Jackman trying to outskate the Valley forecheck. And heads up on the far side. I should say on the far side closest to us. Far side for the Kings. As it's up into the netting. Another one for the fans, so the face-off will stay inside the zone. And they get a quick shout-out here to Nathan Laba. Played for the Valley Wildcats last season. This season playing for the Thunder. Has a game later on. You're checking out the game, and they're just stepping out of the way was LeBlanc. As Etheridge was looking to lay the boom on him. Puck down inside the zone. Valley behind the net, putting the brakes on, looking back the other way. Trying to go up front. Cross over here to Etheridge. Etheridge. Red line, dumps it in deep, takes a bump. Minnick goes to play it. Leaves it there for Amiro. Amiro gets taken down, but makes the play. Gets it up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc hits the red line. He dumps it deep. Another player gets knocked down. And the referee's arms up in behind the play. As Amiro coming to the defense of his player. There's a high hit as the player looks like he's up and okay. Is LeBlanc. But heading to the box is going to be Jaden Etheridge. So another power play opportunity here for the Kings. We'll see what the call is going to be. Looks like head contact. See if it's 2 or 4. Nothing up on the board as of yet. And it is 4 minutes. So a power play opportunity and a chance maybe for 2 for the Kings here, looking to add to their lead. This faceoff going to go to the opposite side. Valley with a chance to clear. They're still with it as Terrace. They finally do clear it out with some help from the fans here beside me, with some instructions for their players down below. And there's a giveaway. They're firing one, and what a shot it was as Stephanie with a clap bomb. As the Kings player lost the puck trying to skate out with it and almost serving it up on a platter and firing one. But I'm pretty sure Minnick got a piece of that. If not, it was deflected in front of him and goes up into the netting out of play. 18 seconds tick off the penalty. Kings will have to start now back in their own zone. Get a battle for it. Valley looking to kill some valuable time off on this penalty. And now another good active stick as the Kings unable to get out of their own zone now. They're trying to keep them forced in deep. As Terrace down there on the forecheck. Now, again, an errant pass picked off again. This time by Blandon. He can't quite get in close to get the shot off. Now he's going to be picked up by Salvuta. Salvuta, a little cross-ice pass trying to connect with Culp. Culp gives chase to the far side. He gets all tied up. In to help now Salvuta. Takes it all the way around the goal as the Kings will try to set up. Now Weston with the handoff. He has a quick look. He's at the top of the circle. Still with it. Now he hands it off. Culp, he's going to fire one. That shot's deflected and right in front of him and almost a bounce off the backboard by reaching back and able to cover it up. There's Witter. Makes the save. 2:49 remaining here in the power play. This faceoff won by the Valley Wildcats, and they do get out as Weston tried to keep that in. They get all tied up. Still battling that far side now, trying to knock the puck loose. Now it comes in. Player gets down, gets right back up. Valley will try to hammer it far to get out. Frazier comes over here to hold the line. Moves it quickly to Weston. Weston loses the handle, trying to get it back. Both teams still looking for it, and somehow had a couple opportunities there as Nickerson. But he's able to find the puck and get that down the length of the ice. A couple of nervous moments there just inside the line. Now the Kings again. Lemoyne up through the middle. Little hand off our side. Player gets taken down. Referee's arms up again. Goalie's heading to the Frazier let up for a shot. Comes through with traffic. And now some pushing and shoving as Lemoyne took a big hit there just inside the line. Now everybody comes in, look for a dance partner. So look over to Lava to see his opinion on the call. And it looks like he's yelling at the Kings bench for Frazier, and then also heading there is Nickerson. So the initial call was going against the Valley, but it looks like the Kings might get an extra one with the little scrum that came in front of the goal. See if it's going to be coincidentals or not. The referee's letting Frazier know about it too. Looks like head contact to the Valley. No signal. It got very quiet here too. Everybody trying to listen in. I'm looking over at the bench of the Kings as well. See Ethan Hiscock leaned right over trying to get into the action, see what's going on. Assistant coach of the Kings, former Kings player as well. Also the son of Krista Hiscock, manager, owner of the Kings. Having a conversation with Frazier now. There's Frazier with the universal palms in the air. What did I do? Look. Here's a signal over here to the bench. Looks like the Valley got the extra out of it. So somebody else got to serve. As we look down here, the linesman explaining to the Valley coach. They're asking if you need to be somebody from the ice or could it be anybody. Looks like they're going to send somebody from the bench. As Camo is going to get the tap to go serve the penalty. Nothing up on the board as of yet. Referee having a conversation with the Kings side now as well. No real arguments from either coach. 12:08 remaining as the ref comes down here. So the extra 2 is up on the clock, and it's going to go. Have a quick look. That's Camo just serving the penalty, number 20. Here's the penalty call, so listen in. So it was Braden Nickerson, number 9. He got 4 minutes for head contact. And then I think with Frazier in the box now, Camo's going to come over as the extra, as a free heat when he got an extra call. So instead of 4 minutes, it's only going to be 2 minutes. But for the Kings, it's going to be 2 minutes of 5-on-3. As you look up, so there's still 2:01 remaining in the first penalty, now a fresh 2 minutes up. So a golden opportunity here. We haven't been able to do it in the first 2 minutes, but now 5-on-3. Let's see what the Kings can do. And it's Jackman, Captain Jackman, walking in, trying to find some room. Stearns back. As they say, Frazier's penalty call. He got roughing after the whistle. Just for 2 minutes. That takes off the first 2 with a 4 minute. As the Kings trying to set up down low now. Far side, up top. Siderick, he fires a shot. That blocked it front, goes to the far side. Kings will look to reset again. Quick pass, Jackman walking in, top circle. He fires one, another one. And again, you can hear the Valley fans applauding their team with another block shot. This one goes up into the netting and out of play. Trying to get a quick shot up top there by the Pepsi logo way up top. Looks like a whole team of players, but I don't know who's there. Could be some former King players, could be another team. Like I said, great crowd, especially here on the Valley side, making the trip down for this game. It's been a great game so far. There may be more here behind the Valley bench than there is on the Kings bench. But it's been a fun afternoon so far. A lot of talk to be played. And there's a shot, and there's a goal. Had a piece of it, didn't look like much, but it's going to be a power play marker for the Kings. And I'm pretty sure it's Grancelli. Number 13, Nick Grancelli. It is leading the lineup. He got that shot, just got through the arm. Looked like Witter had it, but was unable to squeeze. So the Kings will stay on the power play, though. Still here for 1:12, I believe. As one player is allowed to leave the box. So Kings stay on the power play for 1:12. They score on the power play. And we'll continue here 5-on-4 when we bring it up to center. And they control the draw. Have a quick little look around. As Corkum trying to go cross-eyed, that gets deflected. And it's going to come right on top of the Valley goaltender. He's going to take no chances as he looks up and sees a few black jerseys collapsing quickly. He's going to hold on to that. We get another face-off here. 59 seconds to go in the power play. On the draw, kind of a scramble draw. Comes to the half wall, chipping in from the blue line is Corkum. Here's the goal announcement. So it was Grancelli's goal, his 3rd of the season. On the power play as Sanford quickly back the other way. Here's Sanford. He can't get his shot, trying to find something to make happen shorthanded, and throwing another one towards the goal that almost hit a King stick. But now they're back. Here comes Chisholm. Chisholm looking for some room. He's here short side. He looks out front. LeBlanc stops that one. He fires a shot. That hits a leg. And then able to hold it is Weston. Weston reaches up. He's down low. Weston trying to walk in. He gets spin out. And then with 5 seconds to go here in the power play, the Valley able to send it down. And the penalized player, that will do it for the power play. Back to 5-on-5 as we approach the halfway mark here this period in this hockey game. As Siderick dumps one in deep. Far side, both teams gives chase, goes at the corner. Couple players get knocked down, play continues. Puck's underneath there somewhere. They does finally pop out. Valley have it. Up through the middle. Clears it out. Weston quickly back the other way. Now at center. Lively chips it in. And there's a loss. Puck there. You can, as he looked to clear and lost the handle. Kings keep it in. They're going to put it back down deep. Trying to move it up quickly is Breen. Can't clear. On the boards again. Kings doing a good job inside the zone. Now one comes to the blue line. It'll be a long wrister right on goal. And looking for a rebound, but not to be had. Now a player is going to get taken down. Looking as Slavuta was looking for a loose puck. But Witter able to hold on to it, make the save. No rebound, 9-10. Remaining here, second period. Faceoff will stay inside the zone. Shots 12-11 now in favor of the Kings as they lead by 2. Scoring moments ago on the power play. A little bit of a late change here for the Valley. And the referee going to blow the whistle. As Banks try to sneak in, a little confusion maybe after trying to get the lines back together for the Valley. They're going to send Breen back out. Now they get them lined up on the draw. Face off one from the Wildcats, try to clear far side. That's kept in by Glover. Kings look for Vermain behind, trying to come out front with it. Was Lemoyne. Valley will try it again. This time it's Cole. Cole hammers one back in deep. Valley looking to pick it up in the corner. Frazier looking out front. That gets deflected to the far side. Glover trying to chip in from the blue line. Valley having a hard time getting out. Now got to maybe just skate out. Now he moves it over. McCray stepping up there is Romaine, and Romaine misses the check. Passing the far side. It's going to be a penalty coming to the Kings. He's going to go to Romaine. Extra attacker now as the goalie's been pulled. It's in the skates. Doesn't realize where it is. Now the Kings will touch up. Let's see if it's going to be knee or not. I'm not sure. Romaine going for the big hit, but only got a piece of him. So we'll see what the call will be. Watching the official now. And kneeing is the call. And that could be 4 minutes. So right after the Kings get a 4-minute power play. Valley going to get another 4-minute power play. Had one back in the first period as well, unable to capitalize, but would love to get a 2-for-1 here, try to tie this hockey game up. But they're going to have to start in their own end if they lose the face-off. The Kings hand all the way down. Valley goalie out to play it. Wildcats will get set up. Going to skate out now. Trying to get by Jackman. Now up through the middle. Kind of touching up ahead. It'll bounce. They're going to have to get back on side, though. They do. Now it's dumped in. And there's a broken stick. There's an expensive afternoon for Gosling. As they run that dump in. Stick snapped in half. Now trying to keep it in the far side. Amiro trying to clear it out. Kept in at first. Comes right back to Amiro. Now he's going to give it to Corkum. He finds some open ice. Now we're going to get a race down the other way. Goaltender out to play it. You have to be careful as Jackman's down there on the forecheck. Jackman takes a bump. He brings the puck out to the center. Now it's picked up by McCray. McCray here on the short side. He tries to get him around Ramiro. McCray's still with it. Looking out front, trying to find somebody open. McCray going to lose the handle. Now Corkum has it. And King's able to clear it just outside the line. Now they move it up. Banks tries to get by Amiro. They stay on side. Kings fish one out from the scrum. They're going to send that down the length of the ice. A minute 20 gone here in the power play. Valley trying to speed one up the ice here on the far side now. Looking for some room. He gets forced to the corner. Now he rims it around. Pearl going to hold the blue line. Hands off along the boards. Calm for it to get it back. Now they switch spots. Coleman. He goes to the far side with it. As the player gets taken down and up. And what a play there at the blue line. Kicking that leg, looking more like a goaltender. Able to keep that puck in. Now the Kings will try to clear, but it hits another leg. And this one's just going to come outside the line. They're still offside here. The official was right on the line. Forced them back in. Now the Kings off the open board. It's going to send it all the way down. 1:50 to go here in the power play. Quick pass up. Sanford brings it over the line. Hands it off. Terrace, he walks in. He fires one. But that's going to get Minnick right in the old breadbasket. Hasn't seen some shots in a while. But able to see that one cover up. No rebound. Just over 6 minutes remaining now here in the second period. Face-off controlled by the Kings, and they're going to send that all the way down to the Valley zone. A minute and a half in the power play. Quick little pass up there. Camo looking back, had to be careful. But he was able to retrieve it. Trying to use that speed as he brings it inside the zone now. In the corner, looking for some help. For a pass out front as a Valley player got taken out in front of the goal, and the Kings find a loose puck, and they send it all the way out. Back to pick it up. Gambin puts it along the boards. Under a minute to go in the power play. Here's Pearl. Pearl little chip and chases. He puts it inside the zone. He gets there first, puts it to the far corner. Put it back down deep. Both teams will reverse sides now. They go from corner to corner. Trying to fish it out. Kings will try to clear. High off the glass. And down the ice it goes. Only 30 seconds to go is Culp down there on the forecheck looking for a loose puck. And Witter had to be careful with that one. And now Culp trying to come up with it. Only player down there, 1-on-4. Forces the Valley back for some more valuable time on this power play. Maybe one more rush here for the Wildcats. With 15 seconds to go, they chip it in. Give chase in behind as both players fall down trying to retrieve that puck in the corner. As the penalized player, Romaine, gets ready to step back on the ice. Kings get to the blue line, not out. Walking in. They elect to just keep it in deep. Trying to find some room. Banks looking for a shooting lane. He finds one. He fires one in there. He got a good shot off, a little bit too high. Valley deep again. Behind the net. Cycles it back to the corner. Now here on the boards. Stoddard, top of the circle. Look for some traffic in front. Gets a shot through. And somehow Minnick able to see that one, keep it out, but Kings can't clear. Valley there again at the blue line. Put it back down deep. And they're yelling for the goalie. He doesn't realize as the referee's arms up, it's going to be another penalty. Is going to go against the Kings. So another power play opportunity here for the Wildcats. Unable to capitalize so far. This time, I think it's going to be Corkum. Number 65, Scott Corkum, being escorted to the penalty box. Oh, it's going to be both of them. We get a slash and rough. So I think this will stay 5-on-5. See the signal from the official. It will be 5-on-5. Just waiting. I didn't see the number of the Valley player in the box, but either way, 5-on-5 here with 3:52 to go in the second period. And you're going to get tossed from the draw there is Pearl. So Sanford will come in and try his luck here with Lemoyne. Scramble draw in the feet. Kings fish it out. As Weston goes around, here's Cole. Cole quickly looking for Frazier. Frazier couldn't quite handle that pass. Pearl picks it up, avoids a check, then he moves up. Sanford trying to get a step. Sanford walks in, and a nice save there by Minnick, and he just got that up on the top of the shoulder. Now Cole trying to get a step. Cole far side, has Frazier up front, hits Frazier. Frazier fires and scores! Frazier using that long reach, and somehow having to reach out there and fire that one up under the bar as Cole is able to keep it ahead of him and then get a nice pass over. It didn't look like Frazier going to be able to reach it, but he does and fires it home. So right after the Valley has some opportunities down one end, as Sanford had a nice opportunity, Kings come right down, add to their lead. It's 3-0. As they're just announcing the penalty calls, there was McCrae for slashing for the Wildcats. A little drop pass right in front of his own net, and an opportunity there, almost a gift as Jackman left it, and then Coleman picked it right up. There's a little miscommunication between Jackman and Amiro. Now maybe a chance for Thompson as the puck finds him as he stays onside. Thompson scored one back in the first period. Gets taken to the boards. Puck loose now. Amiro going to keep that in. Looking for Grancelli, who also has one. And Thompson, the battle ensues here. Now they're going to have a wrestling match, little WWE, as they go down. And the Valley going to get the takedown. As they're all tied up here. Started with a hit along the boards that Thompson didn't take very kindly to. We'll see what comes from this here now. So Thompson head to the box first. And it looks like Coleman's going there as well. Looks like they both going to get 2 each for roughing. So another one that will say 5-on-5. Referee's just taking them both out for their hugging match. Face-off will stay inside. 2:49 remaining second period. Shots 14-13 now in favor of the Kings, who lead by 3. Having a long conversation with the referee and behind the play, but now looks like everybody's ready to go. They drop the puck in the feet. Valley going to skate right out with it. They kick it outside the line at center. Kings trying to force it back the other way. Now it does come in. But it comes right back out. And there's the Valley, put it right back in. Now the Kings will slow down a little bit. Good listen to the goal announcement. As they're watching the play down behind me as the Kings put in deep. That's going to stay inside the line. And it was Frazier with his second of the season. Valley again trying to chip one out. They do. Sidorook put it right back in. Kings are offside. Chance here for the Valley to look up ice now. 2 minutes remaining. Etheridge takes a bump there. Sidorook as he puts the puck up inside the zone. Weston, last player back to Sidorook, who leaves the puck now there for Lively. Lively takes a bump as Nickerson was looking for a hit. Now Nickerson's going to take a bump as Salvutu on both these teams. As we figure what happened as this game went a little further. Now the Kings looking up ice. Weston going to flick a high one. The old over alley-oop kind of play there. But Gosselin able to put that one down. He's got that new stick from breaking it earlier. Puts it in deep. Valley's offside. So the Kings have the chance to move it now. Just inside the line. Of their own line. Culp loses the handle. Has to take it back. Culp far side with it. Trying to connect there with Romaine. He can't get from skate to stick. Valley down here to Terrace. Terrace can't get the pass. Romaine will try again. Off the boards. Bouncing puck. Picked off by the Wildcats. Who give it right back. Kings got to get onside. Lively going to spin out. Wildcats going to pick it up. Here's Terrace. Terrace inside the line. Terrace, he fires one. That's going to be deflected. It goes up high on the glass. At the blue line, chipping in. Comes loose. Lemoyne looking to pick one up. Partial 2-on-1 shaping up here for the Kings. Lemoyne looking out front, trying to give the Savuta, and he makes no mistake as he goes backhand, and the Kings add to their lead as he puts that one home. 4-0. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Kings get 1 in the first, 3 here in the second as the parade to the penalty box was happening. Now everybody comes out of the box. We'll wait for the official goal announcement either way. Lemoyne with a nice little pass over, and then a nice set of hands in front. And Salvuta able to pull that to the back one and then put it upstairs. Valley not going away though as they off the face-off at center. Going to put it right down deep. On the boards, clear back out. Kings put at center. Valley looking to put it right back in. As they battle inside the blue line, going back and forth here as time's ticking down. 10 seconds to go. Frazier scored one earlier this period. Can't quite bring the puck in. And a big hit in the far side there too as Frazier takes a bump. As the horn goes, that's going to do it for us here now after 40 minutes. If you listen to Wade announce the goal. 15-13 with the shots on goal after 2 periods. We'll take another break here to see if the fireworks will continue in the 3rd period. We'll see you right in a few. And welcome back, everyone. Third period action. Just get ready to get on their way. Mike Elliott back here, High About the Sports. Kings taking control back there in that second period, scoring 3 goals, making it 4-0. Shots 15-13 after 2 periods. You'll see here now the Valley can regroup. Just takes one. Been around this league a long time. Anything can happen. There's firepower on both sides on the ice here today. Just takes one. And the next one's a big one. Kings scored. Might be able to put it away. Valley can get one. Can get them back in it. And just like that, drop the puck. We are on their way. Third period. Kings from their own zone after that opening faceoff. Kind of a little touch pass up to the middle. Nobody home. Valley looking to pick it off. As Keddy picks up, puts it in deep with a right in on top of Mininik. Had to be careful with that one. The old dump a chance. And there's a chance over front. Another one goes through the blue paint. So here comes the Wildcats. So you said right off that, but this one to pass up to the middle. When he picked off is Frazier. He loses the handle at center. Wildcats trying to force him right back the other way again. A couple moves here at the line. Again, he goes to get back on sides. Banks brings the puck in. He takes the bump as he moves it over. That's picked up by Sidoruk, who hands it off to Frazier. Frazier trying to dance his way through. He takes the puck far. Little reverse pass. Chip back to the blue line. Wildcat trying to poke it loose. It's in the feet there. It does come outside the line as Cole puts it back in. They get back on side. Lemoyne picks up. Everybody kind of paused momentarily. Lemoyne tries to lay the hit. A little bit of a slow play here now. Is this now maybe Banks loses the handle. He's looking for a change. He shakes his head, has a quick look at his stick. Is quickly back the other way is Romaine. Romaine. He's down below the dot. He goes around the. You have to be careful. It's on wet ice still drying as he took it behind the goal. Nickerson trying to force it out. Glover. I believe his father might have won the 50-50. They announced it during the second intermission. They still try to poke it loose along the boards. Big battle ensues there. And there's the referee's ironed up as Etheridge with a little extra shot. I could hear the Kings bench, and then the referee's arm went up. And it is. It's going to be number 15. Roughing is going to be the call. So early here in the third period, another power play opportunity for the Kings. They scored in the power play back in the second period. As Jaden Etheridge heads to the box for 2. And the Valley will get that face off. They're going to send the Kings all the way back to their own zone. Start for this power play. In there on the forecheck though. Causing some havoc. And oh no, that's another broken stick. And I can hear one of the parents as a move at the line for Nickerson was trying to get back. That's a broken stick, and somebody said it was third broken stick. Either way, Kings go offside. 21 seconds tick off here on the power play. We'll bring it just outside. I see Nickerson heading in the tunnel below us, looking for a new twig. As they announce Etheridge's penalty for roughing. Valley going to send the Kings back in their own zone, and then a loose puck here for Breen. Breen trying to make a move here. He goes back and forth. He gets taken to the corner. Him and Corcoran battle now. And the Kings will try to bring the puck up. Thompson has to go off his stick. Now Keddy going to look to retrieve it. Sorry, that's Troop in his own line. He hands off to the defensive partner, sends it all the way down into the Kings zone. Amiro now behind his own net. He tries a little bounce play off the goal. Now it's going to be Jackman. Jackman with some speed on that far side, trying to cut back in by himself. He finds some room, and he makes no mistake. Power play marker as Jackman goes upstairs, 5-0. Pretty little goal there, showing some silky mitts is Jordan Jackman. And to the Kings lead here now. This one on the power plays. He flew down that far wing, cut inside. Now we're going to get a goaltending change as Maxwell will come in. So 16 shots, 5 goals. The box score for Witter, and now Jaron Maxwell will come in to take over as the Kings lead 5-0. Weston in his own zone as we approach the 3-minute mark here in the period. That one was picked off right by the side of the goal. Now Weston will try it again. Valley not giving up, though. They're still trying to get on the board. That's Jackman. That's only his first of the season, which actually surprised me to hear that. It came unassisted, and the whistle's going to go, and then we're going to get a boarding call. And this time heading to the box, I believe it's going to be number 77, Jaden Weston. So right after the Kings score on the power play, Valley going to get another opportunity as well. Unable to get one so far on the power play. But maybe here in the third period, looking to get on the board, trying to break this goose egg. And they get the draw. Gosling. He puts one down deep. Trying to come out front with it. They're to the side of the goal. And Mininik somehow down on his backside, able to keep that out. As the Valley was just shoveling whatever they can towards the net. Nickerson back to Gosling. Gosling walked in. He looks towards the goal. There's a shot that can be deflected. And deflected way up into the ceiling. Off those stanchions. Out of play, so he'll keep the face-off inside. 24 seconds tick off on the power play. Valley will change up their power play unit. On the draw, Valley control again. Gosling sends it over to his partner. Long shots out the crossbar. Mininik didn't see it until he heard it hit the crossbar behind him. That's two for the Valley that hit the iron today. Kings able to pick that pass off and send it all the way down. The Valley coming that close. Scoring on the power play, but can't beat the bar. Now they're starting their own. Hand it off. Look for the RuneScape. Gosling, he goes cross ice with it. They chip it just inside the zone. Loose puck picked up. Trying to find somebody open pass just in behind the intended target. And a big swing and a miss by Corkum. And now he finally moves it up. Look for Thompson. Thompson trying to one-hand the puck inside the zone. Ringnet able to pick that off. He's going to skate it down the far side, trying to get around a Miro. Hits the red line, dumps it in deep. 35 seconds to go in the power play. As we get a little chuckle here from the fans below me, getting a little frustrated with their power play. As the Kings send it right back down again. Maybe one last rush here, 20 seconds to go. They try to give it up, but down there is Frazier contending with Camo. He gets as far as center. Now Romain going to knock it up loose. That's put inside the line. Penalized player back on the ice. Power play over. 5-on-5, and that pass almost picked off as Frazier reaching out. Now Frazier here. He fires one that goes far side. He's going to come all the way out. Wildcats going to pick it up. They chip it in deep. Give chase. Now Romain for the Kings. Romain trying to move one up. Layden picks that off. Layden now inside the zone. He's trying to get by Sideruk, who knocked the puck off his stick. Valley trying to knock it right back in. Now they'll try the opposite side. Kings, Frazier trying to knock that puck out, and he does. Valley right there to bring it back in. The little toe drag moves up. Now in alone, trying to clip in, shoots it, fires that one just a little high. As Nolan Breen found himself all alone going in there, tried to go up over top of the goalie, but put it a little too high. Valley still with it. Layden, he fires one. That misses the target. Kept in on the far side, though. And stepping in now, there's another shot. This time it is on goal. But Mininik able to see that one, make the save, cover up. And we're going to face off here inside the Kings zone. 13:39 remaining third period. 5-0 for the Kings. on the scramble draw in the feet. Both teams trying to find it. Valley kick it loose. They get it back to the blue line. They put it along the wall. Now the Kings trying to force it right back out. Valley still with it from the corner, trying to come out, trying to get by Weston. Weston takes the bump, looking for a loose puck. Big battle there as Nickerson trying to come up with it. He gets all hooked up. Play continues as he goes from corner to corner. Puck finally knocked loose, but it comes right to his partner. Now in behind, looking out front, off his skate and his stick. Now somehow Minnick trying to find it, does, as he dives out to the top of his crease. As that come close, dangerous play in tight. The Valley hovering around the goal as they're leading in shots now, 19-16, but down by 5. As Maxwell has come into the game in relief for Witter, but hasn't seen a shot as of yet. On the draw, Valley control at the blue line. There's a shot. That's going to be blocked by Thompson, who's feeling the effects of that. Now Stoddard back at his own blue line, hands off far side. Valley again trying to move it up as Amiro had his player all lined up as he takes the pump just inside. Now the Kings will start to move it the other way. Jackman again with that speed. Jackman loses the handle just inside the line. Valley pick it off. Going along the boards, looking to clear. And Scrancelli gets forced back and heads up there as that one's going to be out into the netting and out of play. 12:35 remaining now here. Third period, faceoff will come into the Kings zone. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in this afternoon. Been a fun-filled hockey game. Chances both ways. Good crowd on both sides as well. They're right into the game as the Valley keep it in. Of course, like we always say, check out the High Button site. There's lots of games being held all day, of course, before the big one tonight. Game 7, Blue Jays World Series. As another one heads up from the far bench. As a clearing attempt goes in the bench. Some smiles over on the far side. I don't think any of them was affected by that one, but either way, bring the face-off back in the Kings zone. Another face-off here from the Valley. They put it down deep. Looking to pick it up there was Keddy. Forced to the corner. Both teams trying to battle this one out here now. Knocked loose in the feet. Kings, Neufeld, gets as far as the line, but not out. Valley again back deep. Now Sideruk for the Kings. Looks up ice. He makes a little toe drag in front of his own net. Now he's going to try to backhand one up. Look for a bouncing puck. They had Neufeld floating around behind the D. Valley knocked that loose, and we get a race for it back the other way, but the Kings going to win that one. And there's a chance here as he was flying down there trying to navigate that icing. Maybe a little frustration as well on the Valley side, but nothing comes from that on the icing as Keddy was trying to get there first. Icing will bring it to the Valley zone. 11:42. Third period remaining. Kings with the face-off. Weston up top. Lemoyne over to Glover. Back to Lemoyne. Lemoyne, he fires a shot. There's another one. Has been a recurring theme this afternoon. Puck out of play. Face-off will stay inside the Valley zone. On the draw, this one kept into the blue line again by Weston. He flicks one down. That's going to be gloved down by the Wildcats. And then Weston trying to glove it down again. Now the Wildcats finally get out. Lemoyne trying to reach back for it. Comes right back to him as he almost give away. Now he does as he goes out the middle with a chance here for the Wildcats. He fires one but misses wide. As Coleman keeps it on the far side. Now from the corner. Back down deep. With it. They have a guy open. And there's a bouncing puck. Try to find it. Minnick's down. Puck still loose. And somehow that stays out. Another chance now. Cole back the other way. Mason Cole one-on-one. Puts the brakes on. Looks for some help. Hands it over now. Frazier. Frazier waits. And it's off the post. Frazier with that hard, heavy shot. Way at the goaltender rope, but couldn't beat the iron. Now at center, Frazier again. They try to get back on side. Stretching there is Lemoyne. Valley knock it right back out, though. Armiro back in his own zone. Hands it off. Corkum moves it up quickly. Bouncing puck picked up by Cole again. He's going to look for a change as he backhands one deep. Valley looking to skate as they bring it up ice. With some speed now, Gambin. He gets poked from the puck. Etheridge helps him out as he puts it in deep. Now a chance here on the backhand. Back up top to the blue line. There's a long shot. Misses on the far side. Bounces all the way out. Now another one. There's deflected. Somehow the Valley getting all kinds of chances in tight, but can't quite put one in. But they're coming close. Now it's center again. As Nickerson takes a bump but keeps on gut trucking. Puts the puck in deep. The rest of his teammates are making a change. Valley still with it, front for a pass. Now maybe a chance here is Culp in behind the play. Culp trying to catch up with it. Maxwell out to play it. Didn't get much on it. And Salvuto almost picked it off, and he would have had an empty net. They couldn't quite control a bouncing puck. Now Sidorook and Nickerson give each other a bump at the line. Salvuto is able to hold it inside. Hands it off. That's picked up. Inside the line now for the Valley. Another quick shot. Another one that just misses on the far side. Comes all the way to the blue line. But Cameron, fresh off the bench, holds the line. Trying to bring the puck out from them. Lose the handle, but get some help. They try to cycle along the boards. It's in the feet now. Kings find it. Jackman heads up there to Culp as he almost got caught looking the wrong way, but he does move it up as Thompson gives chase. Culp feeling the effects of that one there as he heads to the bench. We'll keep an eye on him. And then off the bench there, Grancelli almost lined up his player. Now the Kings trying to move it. Jackman, he fires shot. Maxwell with his first roll. Puck stopped it from coming into the game. Valley in the far side, looking to clear. Kept in again. Cycled down low by Jackman. Grancelli trying to do a ball backhand pass. Can't get it by the net. They battle in behind now. To the corner. Jackman gives chase. Looking for it. Grancelli just turns it, fires one. Maxwell with the save. Rebound and another save as he goes pad to pad to keep two shots out. Now from the blue line. Romaine fires one. That doesn't make it through. On the boards. A couple players bump there. They battle there right in front of the boards. Now Jackman trying to stick hand a little. Look for some traffic in front. Does. Rebounds down again. It's Maxwell with another save. Rebounds cleared. Now on the boards. Weston taking the worst of that bump. Lost his stick as well. Valley looking to bring it out. Far side now. Weston looking to hustle back. Takes his man out with no stick. Play continues. The crowd like that on one side. As you can see, Weston was on a mission there. As he lost his stick, he wasn't happy. Valley trying to push it forward. Looking to give chase. Troop down by himself there as his teammates are making a change. Up to the middle, trying to kick it out is Neufeld, and the referee's arms up. And now Chisholm, see what we got going on here at center. Chisholm's going to go to the box as well. We're going to get an interference call and a cross-checking call. As Cameron, I believe, was getting the first call, and then Chisholm came over to give him a little hello. And as Cameron went down, the referee said, now you're both going. I think this one's going to go 4-on-4. No, they're going to give it 5-on-5. And the stick. And Weston's getting his stick back. The nice white-out sticks that you see a lot. Looking pretty sharp. It went down. Went to the wrong bench, but he's going to get that back. Different levels of hockey. Different things could happen if a stick goes in the opposing team's bench. But they're all good sports here. These teams know each other quite well. Two great organizations that have been in this league for a lot of years. With a hard battle here this afternoon with just over 7 minutes to go. Trying to get back inside their own zone. Landon clears out, now far side. Trying for a quick hard pass, looking to go off the boards. Nickerson almost got Amiro, as Amiro almost went down as he was doing the old Looked like he was swimming. There's a shot from the blue line that gets through. Minnick able to make the save. Landon keeps it to the far side. So Cameron with the interference call as the Kings can't clear. They try to whack away at it. LeBlanc does get it out. Skates out of danger. Valley trying to put it right back the other way. Bouncing puck in the middle. Slavuta looking to pick it up. He's looking for a change as he puts it in deep after a few words with the Valley bench. Now a quick pass up. That can be picked up by Corkum. Corkum puts it inside. He had to be worried by Coleman. Was looking to step into him. Now Frazier back at his own line over to Sidoruk, who loses the handler trying to move the puck. Valley put it in deep. Trying for a pass out front. That gets deflected in behind. Now on the boards. Gandon chipping in from the blue line. Pass it down low. Trying to spin off it is Terrace. Terrace trying to bowl his way right to the front of the goal. Trying to shovel one in on the side. It's still there. Now it's forced to the corner. Camo trying to put it right back down deep from the other side. Sidoruk. Sidoruk got Cole in behind the play. You hear Cole yelling for it. Bouncing puck. Can't get the pass to him. Frazier going to dump that in deep. That's off the official. He's feeling that. Frazier got that hard shot. Now Lemoyne takes a bump. Cole look for the puck in behind. Lemoyne there as well. Poke to the corner. Valley trying to move it up. Frazier stops that clear attempt. Frazier gets his pocket pick. Valley looking up through the middle now. Camo trying to chip one up ahead, trying to reach for it. Was Coleman. Now a shot from the blue line, deflected up over, stays in play. Down in the corner. Under 5 minutes of play now here in the third period. Referee yells at him to move it. Can come out of it. And a big battle in front. The loose puck comes loose. It's watching the Valley player not happy as Coleman. I didn't see it. He's yelling at the linesman, but the linesman can't really make that call. He was yelling at the wrong official. And there's a chance there again and tight, but missing that one. Came in inside. Valley still with it inside the line here. Sanford tried to go over in front. Pass picked off. Valley put it right back to. There's that glove again of Coleman, who's still having words with his teammates on the bench. Not happy with the no non-call. Far side Lively. They stay outside. Lively walks in. Lively goes backhand. Fires that one way upstairs off the glass. Now Weston on his own blue line. He looked up to the middle. Slavuta trying to get a step on that far side. Slavuta trying to come in. He gets taken down for his troubles. Gets taken right into the net. See if they say anything with the net knocked off. As a shot from the blue line wouldn't have counted as he hits the post anyway, but the net was knocked off. Referee blows the whistle. 3:48 third period. Shots 22-20 in favor of the Wildcats, but they're down 5-0 late here in the third period. So now it's next Saturday, 3 o'clock. We'll be back here again. The Buccaneers are in town. The only game this weekend for the Kings. As they move it over from the corner. Trying to set things up. After fires the blue line. Kept in by Weston. Weston shovels it to the corner. They battle on the far boards now. Back in deep again. Now Slavuta. He's going to hand off to Weston. Weston likes to put it in deep. That pass picked off. They're going to go back and forth here along that far boards. Valley can't clear it. Weston takes a big hit. And he gets back up. Puck still sitting there. Now pops loose. On the far side. Kept in. Romaine, he looks at the shot. There's a shot. Nice little blocker save. Kind of a redirect as well. As Maxwell is able to get a piece of blocker on that. Culp trying to put it deep. Right over front. That was almost picked off by Lively, who takes a bump. Now the Valley. Now the other way. I'm trying to watch here in behind. This is the second time we've had a wrestling match. Slavuta there that time. But we'll see what the call is going to be from this. 2:49. Let's see what we have here. Looking for the officials. Looks like both their days are over. As this number 13, Patrick Goslin for the Valley, and number 21, Alexander Slavuta for the Kings. It looks like they're going to say 5-on-5 though. And face-off will stay inside the Wildcat zone. No arguments from either coaches. Maybe both just give them 10s for the game. We'll see. Wait for the official announcement. Either way, 5 stays 5-on-5, under 3 minutes, third period. Valley clear out to center as Glover takes a hit there. Gets right back up. Play continues. Now Nickerson. Nickerson makes a little move inside the line. Nickerson is still with it. He fires one. He misses the intended target. Bladen keeps it in. Moves it far side. Just another shot. This one, a little bit of an easier save from Menenik as he puts it to the corner. Another pass out front. Amiro trying to find it. And spinning and turning as Amiro couldn't clear. Was Sanford. Menenik with another save. Thompson, trying to go along the boards with it. King trying to force it loose. Force back in. And almost a loose puck. Now Grancelli. He hands it over. Amiro looks up through the middle as hanging around on the far side at the blue line was Thompson, but Valley able to put it back in. Far side, Amiro again. High off the boards, but a little too high as that goes in the netting under play. So just a 10-minute misconduct was the call. So 10 minutes for each of them. 1:47 to go here. Third period. Face off in the Kings zone. Obviously you don't want to say anything to jinx the Kings goalie here at this point, but the Kings want to get that as far away from their goalie as possible as the player gets taken down, gets right back up, puck still there, trying to force one to the front. Doesn't quite make it through, but in back. Now Minik down, puck sitting beside him and scores. Looked like a nothing play. Of course, right when we say it on the broadcast, kind of a bouncy puck on the side of the goal, finds some room. Valley get on the board. I think it's going to go to Coleman. Wait for the official announcement here anyway with a minute and a half remaining in the third. Shutout over for Mininik. It's kind of a strange bouncing puck right beside him. Finds a little bit of room. And the referee right on the goal line makes the call. So 5-1 now. The Valley looking for more though. Maybe trying to get some momentum for the next game. Cameron at the blue line fires one, but blocking that was Neufeld. Another shot towards the goal as LeBlanc blocks as well. Here's the goal announcement. And the shot, Valley just throwing everything towards the goal right now. It's loose in front. It's bouncing around. A big battle in front as well. Puck still loose. Spinning with it, that goes off a skate. Race for it to the blue line. Trying to find it, trying to get free there was Chisholm. He couldn't quite get through. Now quickly again. Here's a chance here. Fire one there short side, but Mininik able to make that save. 40 seconds to go here now, third period. Shots 25-21 also in favor of the Wildcats. Another face-off in the King zone. On the draw at the blue line, trying to hold the line, but the Kings, Cole will just get that out. Now the Kings, Frazier. Frazier looks up ice. He likes to send it back. Weston had the quick little look as Frazier and Ketty have a little conversation. Now on the far side, Romaine takes a bump. We're just going to see if this ends cleanly now or not. Right now, Frazier going to chip one in, so no icing. And Maxwell, though, is going to hold on to that with only 7 seconds to go. So Kings, reminder again, their only game this weekend. They'll be back home again here next Saturday as they welcome the Buccaneers in town. I think it's safe to say they'll come up with the victory after the tough overtime loss last weekend. Going to come up on the winning side this weekend to avenge an earlier loss to the Wildcats in their home turf. As time ticks down, Kings will pick the puck up. The horn goes. And that'll do it. 5-1 our final score. Final shots on goal, 25-21 in favor of the Wildcats, but the Kings take it. Mike Elliott, High Button Sports. Go Jays, go. Thanks everybody for watching.